Welcome back to the Brick Station, and this time I'm going to review the awesome Ninjago Lasha's Bite Cycle. The box is right here. Set 9447, 250 pieces, and recommended ages 7 to 14. Here's the back of the box. So then the instruction manual, I put that inside of the box. And here's the instruction manual. And it's got 70 pages. Then it has some of the sets inside and stuff like that. So it's a really cool manual. I'm about to give you the close-up, but it's going to have, you're going to notice that a few things are a bit wrong with the set because having 4 younger siblings, it's not easy to keep them all away from my stuff, and sometimes they take the pieces. So I've probably lost only 3 pieces, but so you might notice, you might not. So here's the close-up right now. So here's the awesome Ninjago Lasha's Bite Cycle set. Alright, so I'm going to take all of it apart by category of stuff. Alright, so we'll start with Lasha, since the set's named after him. So here's Lasha. He's a lime green color. The colors are actually more vivid, but I don't have the best lighting right now. But the colors are more vivid. He's a lime green, and here's his headpiece with just a little bit of printing right there. That's like a tail or whatever. Just a little bit of scale printing. And then we have the minifigure without the headgear. And he has a cut eye, and you can see his fangs, and there's his tongue on the head, and he has some scales. Then on the torso, you can see he has a bunch of scratches on his chest and his legs, on the legs as well. And then you can see he has this strap running down to show the it has these little sacks of venom hanging on them, tied on to them. And then he has some belly scales right there. Let's see, my camera won't focus. Hang on. There we go. He has some belly scales, and there are the sacks of poison. And then he has a few back scales, and then the sash continues down the back. Then we have Colsey X. And he's really awesome. I think his mask armor, or visor, some like to call it, but it's silver. Sorry. And the mask is black, of course. And I take that off. Oops. Show it to you. Yeah, so it's silver and black. And then we have him without the mask, front and back, and he doesn't have a double-sided head because, just a little fast fact, Samurai Nia in both her versions and Lloyd in both his versions, in all of his versions, are the only 2 Ninjago minifigures who have double-sided heads. So that's pretty cool. That makes them unique. So here he is without his armor or scabbard. Let's see if my camera will focus. There. So you can see him pretty well. And here he is. Here's his scabbard. Holds 2 katanas in the back. And here he is. The front has some awesome printing. He has like shoulder armor, and then he has some straps connecting him. And then on the legs he has a belt and some straps. Then on the back, he has some wrinkles in the robes, and then continuation of his armor on the straps, and then the Earth emblem in Ninjago right there. So let me put his stuff back on, build him back together. And then, so here's all the weapons except for one. And I'll tell you about that in a second. So here, first we'll start down here. A hammer, which is considered a weapon, just for cool to hammer swords with. And then a golden katana or sword. It also comes with a black katana, as you can see on the box right there in the fire. But like I said, a few things are missing, so one of my brothers ran off with that. So it does come with one of those as well. Next we have, this is called a scythe blade sword, because you see right here it has a clip, and you can clip it on to a staff, make a scythe. So that's a pretty cool sword. And then we have, in my opinion, the coolest weapon in the set. There. The Venomari Fang Blade. It has a silver spike, a gray lightsaber hilt, and then the Venomari vial thing on the back. And then we have a big Mega Spear. Mostly used by Zane, but still used by the other ninjas. And then a silver spear, or an iron spear. Yeah, there we go. And then lastly we have some dynamite. Just some red dynamite, obviously it's red, which is for Lasha. So, next I'll show you the models. Okay, so first we have this little blacksmith post where Cole's working at. So it has, of course, a fire pit and a blacksmith. I really don't know what this is called, but it's what blacksmiths hammer their weapons on. Now you may have noticed right here, sorry, I just bumped the tripod. Right here, see, these aren't the same color. They're supposed to be the same color, but that's another piece that my brothers took. Then we have this part. Which is, it holds all the weapons, and it has those two gold 1x1 slopes, which are really cool. And it has clips for 4 weapons that we can put on there. And then Cole can just go on there with the hammer, like this. Like that. Alright, next we have Lasha's bite cycle, which I'll show you that in a sec. The front part, the mouth, it opens and closes up and down, up and down. It's kind of difficult to take it off, but then it's hard to put back on. Then here's the handlebars for Lasha to hold on to. Those are stickers. All of none of this is printed on this. There's nothing printed on the set except for the minifigures. It's all, everything else is stickers. That's another part that my brothers took. There was actually, you can see on the box, right there, was there a 1x2 clear, dark clear, one of those wall elements. And it has 1x2 grills all over it, sloped grills, and has spiked teeth right there. But you see that wheel, spins. It's 2 of those. That's really cool. Then it has a black wheel back here. And these flames are purple. Really cool. And you might have noticed that already. Those are flick missiles right there. So, of course, they don't flick very well. Like that. So, they don't flick very well, but they still are a cool feature of it. And then the tail obviously moves up and down and side to side, and it comes off easily though. But it has those sideways hinged bricks like that. So it can go like that. And then it has a cool tail piece right there. And 1x1 red slopes for tail lights, and those awesome double slope pieces or whatever. So then we just take, there are weapon clips on either side, right here and right here. And we can put the fang blade on this side, the dynamite on this side, and then we take Lasha and we got his hands like this. And we'll lift him up a little, and we put his feet inside the little cockpit thing or whatever, and then put his hands on the handlebars, and then start driving and flicking missiles. Flicking the flick missiles at Cole. Nah, he missed. Alright, so now I'll give you my thoughts on the set. Alright, so this is a really awesome set. I really like it, but what I don't like about it is how easily the tail falls off of the bite cycle. I don't like how easily how hard it is to make the flick missiles work well, especially if you have a big weapon clipped on right there. And if you have a big weapon there, you might try and flick it and it'll hit the weapon and then it'll all go bad. So that's one thing I don't like about it. And the tail, you saw that it comes off easily. You just have to watch this. Just have to flick it and it falls off totally easily. What I do like about this set is that it comes with ColZX and Lasha, but I find it funny that there are 2 different Ninjago products that come with both ColZX and Lasha. Can you guess which ones they are? In case you didn't get them, the first one is the Ninjago Brickmaster, Rise of the Snakes Brickmaster. It comes with ColZX and Lasha. And this set comes with ColZX and Lasha. And then we have, it comes with one of the fang blades, and it comes with dynamite, and it comes with a lot of cool pieces that you won't just find in any random set. I find that really cool. So printing, I won't include the stickers. Printing on the minifigures, I'll rate 4. I'll rate 4. And then overall for the set, probably a 3. Especially for younger kids, a lower rating. But yeah, overall for the set, 3. See you next time.